new RX350L, L for long wheelbase. I'll speak about the regular one in this review, as there's very few differences between the regular and the L. Styling definitely is less controversial on this guy than on some of the other Lexuses. Like, for some reason on the SUVs, for me the grille works better. Let me know what you think in the comments. Coming around to the side, this color is so beautiful. It's a blue, but in the right lighting it looks absolutely black. Nice rims, kind of like the rims on this one. It has a very sleek profile. The L has a little bit more length kind of in the back here, and then it also has kind of like that slope. I definitely would be interested to try one of these with the F Sport, because it's pretty quick around town and stuff like that with the V6. This one's the L, so the long wheelbase, and it gives the seats in back, which I'll show you guys later. But yeah, good looking SUV overall. Really cool LEDs, and then of course what Lexus loves, this little L pattern, you know, integrated in the LEDs in a 3D design here. Let's just start right in the back now, since this is the 350L, and see with the seats up how it is, which is actually unlike some of these SUVs which slam the seats even further back, and I'm not sure actually they could, and with these seats up there's no room. There's actually a little bit of room back here. Assume Lexus didn't move the seat back slightly more to give more leg room, mainly because of this height here. Let's check out this area here. So of course you gotta have your sunshades, some tools, things like that. And by sunshade I mean privacy shade. I guess it might protect your items from the sun too. Lexus first aid kit. I love this. You can put like a cooler or something else back here. Power folding. You can have these seats power folding, which is nice. Little, you know, hook for your groceries. With these seats down, let's check out how big this storage is. I mean, it's not bad with them up even, I have to say. One feature, check this out. Look how they kind of go down and recess down in there. So you have that flat bed. And you actually have a ton of storage with those folded down. Definitely more than the standard one for length. The L stuff out of the way early on this one. The L stuff is basically this. And with those seats all the way back, there is less legroom back there than my 911 Turbo. Obviously they are sliding seats, however. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just under 6 feet myself. So I'm gonna get in here, move it as far forward as I can to live, to see if 3 just under 6 feet people could fit. Here it is, just under 6 feet. It works. All right, now let's see if I can sneak in back here just for you guys. Oh gosh, this is gonna be tricky. Let's find out. Ow. It's not easy. This is definitely meant for children or, you know, mid 5 feet adults. I'm in, however, definitely snug. But I do have a little cup holder and some headrests that actually, when they go up, they help. Got a little surround sound speaker right in my ear there. All right, now let's click this into place. Oh boy. Welp. Yeah. Although I am so much back here, anything more than around the block, and I would not love the owner of this SUV. I do have to say this though, I have some nice luxury amenities back here. Let me show you. In the little window, my little surround sound speaker, I have a little vent, and also there's a second vent, and there's climate control buttons. I was kind of surprised by that. So I can have cooling back here. It's a true tri-zone system. I can do my temperature. I can do my fan. I can do my direction. That's crazy. It's kind of a nice touch. Getting out is easier because you can slide this forward, assuming there's no one there. Let's see. You're getting out quite easily, and getting with that folded, you know, forward. Getting in is a little easier as well. You just kind of check out the middle seats here, which is what the non-long wheelbase people have. It's a nice place to spend time. It's got sunshades, you know, speakers. It's got the wood and leather and stitching all continuing. You know, it's got vents for the climate control. So a nice place, you know, to spend time, to be sure. And then, yeah, if you have those seats all the way back, you get quite a bit of leg room actually, because like I said, this is with it forward so I could fit back there, and then this is with it all the way back, so it's quite a bit of difference. This massive grill here, get this open, You know, pretty standard 3.5 liter 6 engine. You know, can't see a lot of it. It is set very rather far back and kind of rather low, which is kind of neat. And really, all you can see about it's the that layer. Everything else is covered, but so there it is. The feature I like is I like this window up here. You know, I don't know why it's not necessary. It's there, but it's just like a neat design. Well, it doesn't go up and down. It's just there. It's just a style thing, essentially. Now, this interior, I'd say that's one of the highs of this car. It is extremely nice. You get nice wood, you get nice leather, and then you get nice stitching, you get nice buttons and nice plastics. Pretty much anything. You get a very sporty looking steering wheel. It almost looks like something you'd see on an F-Sport car. Definitely more sporty for a Lexus. Good looking gauges here. Not the best Lexus gauges I've seen, but you know, they're informative, and that center screen can, you know, do a lot of configurability options.
You can't really see the exhaust, but well, actually you can with the tripod down here. People will never see the exhaust. You guys are some of the few who will. Let's see how it sounds. The engine itself doesn't sound bad, so we'll see.
A little longer than normal on that one to get to the drive review, but here it is. And of course, at the end, I'll talk about would I buy this car with my own money, and kind of compare it to some of the competitors, you know, as well. So in eco or normal mode, it's very much like a Lexus. It's comfortable. It's you know, smooth. It's quiet. It's, you know, everything you'd want a kind of luxury SUV to be. I do think maybe it's the large wheels making this a little bit more choppy than the last RX I was in, but it's still a very comfortable, luxurious SUV, especially with the autonomy that, you know, comes on here with radar guided cruise control, active lane keeping, assist with active steering with lane centering, so it'll even help keep you not just from going out of your lane and kind of ping-ponging you back and forth, but it'll keep you sort of centered in your lane, which is cool. So yeah, great SUV there. This one does have Lexus's 8-speed transmission. There is a sport mode. This isn't F trim or anything like that. The sport mode mostly just tightens up your steering a little bit. It makes the, you know, transmission and engine more aggressive. So I'll leave it in sport here. So I'm taking it around some turns. Gosh, yeah, big potholes. You hear them a little bit, but you don't really feel them, which is nice. Steering could be sharper. Again, because it's not like an F-trimmed car, there's no Sport and Sport Plus on there. It has a certain competence. If you want the sporty choice in this class, you might, you know, you'd probably look like Mazda CX-5, CX-9, etc. Things like that. It's pretty similar to the, which I have a review coming of the all-new 2019 Infiniti SUV that's in this same class. They both have nice interiors, and they're both more luxury, you know, oriented. I do like the 3.5 liter engine. This one does run out a little steam a little bit on the high end on the highway, just because it's heavy, you know, kind of a bigger, heavier SUV, and the all-wheel, you know, has the all-wheel drive. I like the all-wheel drive system. It's kind of like a front bias, but it switches it to the rear very quickly. And like I mentioned, I was able to kind of go over some dirt, and I liked how you could kind of sort of lock the four-wheel drive system in place, where it, you know, keeps all four wheels, you know, making equal power, versus the computer getting confused. Again, not a lot of all-wheel drive systems, I feel like, in this class have that feature. Definitely not all of them, for sure. So I appreciated that. Talking about price, loaded out, this gets to about $53,000. Which, if that seems like a lot for you, obviously you can skip some options. Like I said, you can get it down under 50, just skipping that nav and Mark Levinson stereo. But in this class, it's actually priced pretty competitively to other, like, you know, luxury, I would say mid-size to larger now, mid-size SUVs where you can have, you know, 7 seating. Would I buy this SUV with my own money? If I wanted a luxury marquee, you know, and I wanted something where it was more luxury focused, you know, nice interior, it would definitely be between this and the new Infiniti that, you know, competes with it. If I wanted a more athletic choice, you know, I'd probably definitely go with, you know, probably a different SUV. But I think a lot of people in here, you know, don't want that. Also, would I go with the hybrid or the 350?
I think I'd honestly go with the hybrid system. Fun fact, not only did this class of SUV essentially, to some degree, create this whole CUV crossover utility vehicle segment, but it's actually the best, it's the biggest selling, I believe, as of date, in terms of length, hybrid SUV, because they've been doing hybrids in this guy for a while. Enough that that gives you more than you need, and with gas prices, high, and even if they're low now, they're probably going to go back up in the future. So the hybrid, is probably something that's worth checking out. So earlier I was like, oh, if I wanted a more athletic choice, I might look further, only because that applies right now only to the L wheelbase. There is an F Sport version of the 350 and 450H or 450 hybrid. There are F Sport versions of that. It just doesn't currently, at least, come in F Sport trim for this one. I'm sure like probably next year it might. Remember the last ES I drove, then I remember the last RX I drove. I sometimes get confused, which one am I even in? Well, next time, my speedy racers, drive on.